Hi, this is Andy Gaming, and this is a Raid Shadow Challenge. We are back on the High Elf account, and we are in the early game. The tournament is soon to end, and this time we did get the speed crap gear, but we did not miss out on it. We will not get any shards. We have people who has time to play a lot more than I have. And today I want to talk a little bit on what to focus on when you start a new campaign, and what's the trap you can fall into, and when to break your rules. My rule when we start is usually push campaign up to brutal. It's more efficient to farm food if you can be there and farm. The energy will run out. You have a lot of energy in the beginning, but it will trickle out and you will be left on a low amount. So you want to farm on an efficient level. If you can't push all the way up to the last stage in brutal, it's usually better to farm on hard, depending on how far you can go. But now, when we don't get a good lifesteal set for our main champion, gear start to feel more important. I need to find speed on some gear pieces and some crit rate gloves. I don't have them, so my champion are built like crap. So I want to make a case for probably time to break the rules and don't farm food immediately. Because if we push and we can't farm brutal, what's the point of pushing campaign if we don't have the gear? To be able to farm more efficient, we need the gear to do that. We have a dragon tournament, but not on this account. We can't do that right now. There will be a dungeon divers, but it is a champion training. So the best time, right? The best we can do with our time and energy is probably to farm food. But I want to throw in some dragon runs, just to get a little bit more to work with. We have some good champions. We have 3 really good champions, and we could just level these up to 40. I would rather build another one, but I can level these up to 40 and use them as chickens. I would not hesitate to do that. So that's plan A, to farm some dragons to get gear. Plan B is to push hard, maybe push hard, and see if we can do to get to stage 9 on brutal. Farm speed. We want to get 5-star speed boots. We can get them here, and we can start to farm crit rate 5-star gloves, and we can start to farm champions we can use from here. That's plan B. And plan B is a good plan if we can get there. Plan A may get us there. So that's where my thoughts are on this account. But mainly I would say, don't fall for the trap and start to farm a lot of dungeons and building a team of level 50 and 40 champions. Because you will be able to push farther in dungeons with a better, stronger team. Get your first 6-star, and that champion will do more work than a team of 40 and almost a better work than a team of 50. After your first 6-star, I will make a case for maybe build up your champions to 50. They will survive more. You will have more use for them in clan boss and in dungeons if they are surviving. Level 40 is not good enough, but 50, a champion can do a good job on 50. If you want to start to push further than like stage 11, then level 50 champions start to fall off. That you really need the stats and the damage boost from masteries and 6-star. And clan boss, you will do a lot more damage in clan boss if you actually is having a lot of 6-star, because mastery is a really good source of damage. As we see now, our Elhain don't survive this stage. I don't really care as long as we can progress, but it's not a good case that we actually can do pushing up to brutal and farm the gear on brutal, because if we are starting to fail halfway through hard, then we will probably not do hard campaign. So after this test, I would say let's go for farming a little bit of dragon. If you start a new account during the Lemnis chase, this is something you may have to think of. Did I get a good set of gear from the guaranteed? Are the gear from the Lemnis chase good? Did I get speed boots from the speed from the tournament, or was the lifesteal gear I got at the beginning good? If you get crap from those sources, you need to find good gear. A champion is only as good as the gear allows it to be. So it's maybe time to break the rules and go and farm dragon. Right now, it's a 2-time on speed gear, so it's a good time to farm. Speed is never a bad set to have. You will be really late before you start to drop the speed sets and using other sets of gear. So let's run this team. And see what we can get. We can do stage 7. That's a good stage to be able to do. If you can't do stage 7, then you can't get 5-star gear. And it's not really worth spending too much energy. If you are stuck and can't progress, then you have to do what you have to do. But if you can find the power level on your account on other stages and don't really farm before you can get 5-star gears, that is the best, because 5-star gear can be good and be on your account and worth leveling up for a long time. 4-star could be okay as a filler piece if you really need a poison set or a speed set or something. It's okay, but you want to start to get 5 and 6-star gear. So that's where the elf account is right now. It's a lot healthier place than the Sylvan Watcher, but we have a little bit of a surprise on that account. But that video will come tomorrow when we actually get our champion and CVC starts. So it will be a really big power boost for the Sylvan Watcher tomorrow. So if you don't want to miss that, then please subscribe. And if you want to see more of the High Elf, please like the video. And see you tomorrow. Bye.